Hi there. So, in my paper, I emphasize how many women are affected by deepfake pornography, but I also want to highlight the intentions of the abusers behind this harm and kind of delve in more variety of who is affected, what demographic is affected, and the way victims describe their experiences. So, one news story from 3 years ago follows a 22-year-old man named Patrick Carey from Long Island. He was sentenced to 6 months in jail and then 10 years of probation and was registered as a sex offender after creating deepfake images of his former high school classmates, many of whom were minors, some as young as 14 years old. So Carey made over 1,200 posts without their consent, of course, sharing their names, even phone numbers, and home addresses. So he created disturbing rape fantasies, promoted sexual performances by children, and even stalked these victims, and encouraged other users to harass them from the information that he provided. So his entire goal was to make them feel afraid, humiliated, and reduced to objects. One of the victims from this case spoke directly to him in court, saying, "How you disgust me, you have hurt me, you have changed me, I will never forgive you." So some arguments surrounding this, and I'll put these examples on the screen, show it comments from, this is a separate thing, from TikTok, where regarding a girl getting deepfake, where some of the comments say things like, "Oh, deepfakes are fake, so it doesn't matter," or "Yeah, totally, it is a deepfake, yeah, sure." Ridiculous. On the YouTube video covering Patrick Carey's case, someone even commented, "Better luck next time," as if he was the one who deserved sympathy for getting caught. This shows the cause of my main argument in my paper when I'm reminding us that the aftermath of what the victims feel are real, and nothing will ever erase that, and it is something that will stick to them. This is exactly what someone like Carey wants to do to them. They want them to suffer, and it's not only just about what the viewers want to see, but it's about a way to measure of abuse, to abuse them and make them feel powerless and objectified any chance he gets. What I want to get at here is the fact that Carey is one of many of the disgusting people creating these hurtful kind of contents, and it's great that he got caught, but there are still so many who haven't. So according to Olena Banerjee, more teens than we think have been targets of deepfakes. A recent survey shows that 1 in 8 young people know someone who has been targeted with deepfake nude images, and 1 in 17 have been targets themselves. That's at least one person in every classroom. And what makes this even more terrifying is how easy and accessible it is. Most teens who created deepfakes said they found the tools directly on social media or just by searching it up online. Schools across the country are already dealing with cases where boys as young as 14 have made fake pornographic images of their female classmates and posted them on Snapchat. Legislators are trying to catch up, but even with over 100 bills introduced, there still isn't a real system in place to protect these kids, which, are we even surprised? And I think what scares me the most is how this doesn't stop at women who are 18 plus. It reaches girls who are 14, 15, kids, children. When you see how easy it is to target them and how intentional the harm is, it becomes clear that deepfakes aren't about creativity or they're just fake or some online joke. They're about power and who has that dominance, which can even lead in the hands of these young boys having this control. This is about making someone feel small, exposed, and not even human at this point. And if this can happen to minors this easily, this is not just a tech problem anymore. As I say in my paper, it's an abuse problem, and honestly, that should worry us all.